G'day and welcome back to FNMPN, Friday Night with Magic Player Numbers, for March 16th, 2018. As always, we're just going to check in on things that I found interesting for the week, talk about them, share my thoughts, ask you for your thoughts, and just have a bit of a chat, keep everyone updated, and go from there. And the first thing we're going to touch on is going to be in relation to Dominaria. Obviously, the whole previous episode was linked to Dominaria, so it's not going to take up too much of the time. But the big thing that we saw this week was the Saga card frame. Now, I went back and forth a bit on this one. It's completely different to what we're used to seeing our cards. It's a whole different thing. I didn't know if I liked it to start with, but having looked at it more over the last few days, honestly, I'm a fan. I think it's an awesome new way to show these cards. It really lets them put the mechanics so you can understand what the card's actually doing without cramming everything into a horizontal text box. The artwork's also pretty cool, and hopefully we'll have some similar artwork for the other versions of these sagas. What I probably don't like is it is a mythic. Now, in saying this card is pretty good, it is a mythic, but I'm hoping it's not just a one per colour cycle. Hoping we get to see these at rare uncommon. Probably not common, but at least I don't want to only ever open this once every 20 drafts or whatever it might be, because I like being able to play with these new cards that they come out with. Other than that, we haven't had much more in Dominaria yet. They have delayed the full spoilers. It was going to be this week that the spoiler season started. They've pushed it forward due to some feedback from community members saying, hey, look, you know what, we are happy to wait. We kind of still want you to roll it out the way you were going to roll it out. So that's awesome. Watch this space. We'll see what's coming up. The other thing that I wanted to talk about today is the fact that 25 came out this week. Now, it's available both on Magic Online, and you can start buying the cards in paper, I believe, as of today. To start with, the first thing that was really brought up with M25 is that one of my fellow YouTubers, one of my much bigger YouTubers, brought out a video because they got a couple of boxes, started talking about the conspiracy around duplicate boxes. Now, no, full stop. This YouTuber is one of what I like to call the drama tubers. They have made their channels, and quite successfully and good for them, off the drama, off the clickbait, off the conspiracy theories, off the fans that want to hate Wizards for whatever reason. They want to think it's all people out to get them, and they know how to do this, and that's what they've done. They've opened 2 boxes, they've found a pattern. What we haven't seen is all the other boxes they've opened. We haven't seen, you know, there is debate as to whether the video is real. I'm not going to say anyone's lying, I'm not going to say things fake, but even if these 2 boxes were legitimately opened side by side and legitimately got those exact duplicates, it doesn't mean that there's a pattern that Wizards is trying to screw you by taking advantage of, or it's a massive conspiracy that Wizards is trying to do. It does happen. The fact that the way that the cards are printed, it's going to happen. If you really want to get a better explanation of it, you can check out the Meneleak's video. He does some box opening and explains a bit more in detail how the printing does work and the math behind it. It's a whole thing. Definitely check it out. I'll chuck a link in the description. But definitely should be subscribed to the Meneleak anyway. He's an awesome guy. As for the discussion around the costs of the pack, the quality of the cards included, the decisions around, there are definitely some questionable ones. This is a conversation that everybody's been having. It's not worth going too far in depth. There are some mythics, some rares that you have to wonder why they chose them, because they're not worth anything. And yes, I know Wizards doesn't acknowledge the secondary market, but you know, the big standard is Tree of Redemption. Tree of Redemption is not a card that is good for draft. It's not a card that people are chasing. It's not a card that people are going to be happy to open. And there are even some stores which are offering a tree guarantee, whereas you open a pack and it has a Tree of Redemption in it, they'll replace that pack for free. Now that's just good LGS. I'm assuming not many of them are doing it. I have seen it on Twitter, Facebook. As for drafting, I've been able to draft once on Magic Online. I'm probably not going to do any paper drafts just because the cost isn't worth it. But I'm definitely doing a lot of Magic Online drafts. I'll have my first one up on this channel over the next couple of days. If you want to see a pretty fun, pretty good, to be honest, Masters 25 draft, keep an eye on the channel, check it out, let me know what you think, and if you want to see it happening in the future, twitch.tv/MPNumbers. One thing I've noticed is there are a bunch of cool, kind of janky combos in this format, things that kind of just work together without you even realising it. As well as my own draft, I managed to have a bit of a chat with Jamie Topples, who was one of the featured streamers by Wizards in their Streamer Showdown for M25. Pick me. Now, Jamie, of course, was looking for a Jace, as we always are. Ended up finding herself in a pretty good mono blue deck, pretty controlling deck that managed to put together a couple of combos that, when watching the stream, looks like she may not even have realised herself. As you can see her deck here, bunch of counter spells, bunch of morph creatures, and a neat little combo that includes Horseshoe Crab, Presence of Gond, and Retraction Helix. Now, to run you through how these little interactions work, we've got the Horseshoe Crab, which costs a single blue to untap. We've got the Presence of Gond, which has an ability to tap the enchanted creature to create a 1/1 green elf warrior. And we've got the instant Retraction Helix, which says until end of turn, target creature gains tap, return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. There's also actually a couple other cool cards that require you to tap to activate. So having the Horseshoe Crab, if you're in a deep blue deck, can do all kinds of cool things. And to be honest, this card is one that's being picked up early for people to do neat combos and cool stuff with. As we can see, it looks like Jamie had a lot of fun drafting and playing this set. You can see here that she takes out Jim Davis.
Ooh, okay, so now we do Helix on here.
Yes.
Okay. Send everybody.
Yeah, except the crab.
No crab.
And then bring them back.
There goes the 06. Get him! Get him! GG's, your deck is insane!
And then she gets paired up against Loading Ready Run and takes out round
Retraction
2.
Helix on the crab, right?
Yeah.
Yeah? So we're doing this now.
Yeah. So how many things can we bounce?
A bunch.
All of them? Attack for 4.
Yeah, it was just... Well, yeah, we still have time here.
Armageddon!
No. What does that do? Oh, kills all lands.
No.
That's not even good, though.
They're joking.
Oh.
Say GG's.
Can't regen those ships now, GG's. Oh, because the two... I get it. The flyers are going to kill him.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I get it. If you subtract the power of the flying ships...
Stop it.
From their life total.
We're going to finals. I never played this format, and we got the crab.
And in the final, she can't quite make it work against Newmont the Nami, who is another fantastic streamer, and who has also been doing a 24-hour stream of Masters 25. So all, props to that guy. Great work. Definitely check out Jamie, twitch.tv/Jamie Topples. Fantastic stream, she has a lot of fun with it. And the final thing to talk about that's only just happened recently, the drop of the NDA is coming soon to MTG Arena. Now, what this means is that if you were lucky enough to get into the beta for MTG Arena, you'd had to sign an NDA or a non-disclosure agreement, meaning that you can't talk about it, you can't make videos, you can't anything about it with people who aren't in the beta as well. So you had to keep the information to yourself. You couldn't stream, you couldn't record videos. Some people did it, they got in big trouble. But excitingly, it is being lifted. Wizards have decided it's at a point where it's good to go, and yeah, that's awesome. You've got 5 more days to you'll be able to see your favorite streamer or your favorite YouTuber create videos, get everything, and let you know what's happening with Arena. As a streamer, I'm pretty happy about this. It means that we are going to have access to this. We can move away from the normal MTGO, and we can start sharing it with people, playing a much nicer looking game. As a limited junkie, I'm not overly excited about it because draft isn't available yet. It looks like we're going to be still running the same old Ixalan block constructor that's been running for a while, which is getting a bit stale. Hopefully they're starting to rev out some more sets, some more ways to play. Nothing overly formal yet. It is worth noting, if you're a YouTube content creator, if you're a streamer, whatever you may be, I've just actually found myself looking for this article that they have released some content creator kits. They're putting together a content creator registry to help involve us, to help involve people who are making the content for them under their normal fan policy, basically saying that you can make the video, but if they want to use it, they can use it, full stop, no questions. And that's fine. It's fine. So really exciting, especially if you haven't had a chance to see the arena. just make sure you're keeping an eye out over the next week. You're going to be seeing a lot of videos, a lot of streams, a lot of people checking in to play Arena. All right, well that's FNMPN for March 16th. Thanks for dropping. Thanks for watching out. Obviously, please let me know what you think. Share your thoughts. Chuck them in the comments. Happy to have a chat about anything. If there's any news that I missed, if there's anything exciting, please let me know. Otherwise, through the week, if you have any questions you want me to answer, anything you want me to discuss, or if you find anything cool just to talk about or share or shout out, hashtag FNMPN, chuck it on Twitter, and we'll go from there. Otherwise, please don't forget, like, subscribe, all that other kind of fun stuff. Have a great weekend.